Hi guys, my name is Daryl, and today I want to show you another great piece from my Vince's Gym Museum collection. So this piece means a lot to me. This is something I purchased in 1983. This is the very first piece of equipment that I ever bought for myself. And it's a really cool piece of history. It was from the Ed Jubenville collection. Ed Jubenville was a equipment manufacturer from the 1960s, 70s, 80s, and then he retired in the late 80s. And then his son tried to resurrect the business in the early 2000s, and it never really took off, so he completely retired, and so now the whole business is done. And it's too bad because this stuff was, was well built. You could use it in a commercial setting, and it was also designed for home use. And this equipment, it stands the test of time. So, if you can find some of these pieces, and you still can, and I'd recommend finding as much as you can because they're very rare to find. But they're just well built, and it just adds a great addition to your home gym. So this piece that I found in 1983 was something I was looking through the catalogs, and I found the Ed Jubenville catalog, and I was psyched because I saw all these awesome pieces of equipment. I wanted to buy them all, but I was just a kid, and my parents weren't going to help me out, so they didn't want me to buy tons of equipment to put in their house, and they never thought that I'd ever use it again. So I remember talking my parents into at least allowing me to buy one piece, and I had to pay for it myself, and I had exactly $70. I remember going through the catalog, and I was determined I was going to buy anything that was $70. And so I remember I found the back extension Roman chair combo unit, and it was for $70. And so I said, okay, I'm going to buy that. I had no idea what it even did. I just knew I had to have it. And so I remember I bought it, and it was a beautiful summer day. I remember this just like it was yesterday. This huge tractor trailer comes into the neighborhood, and I was with my friends, and everyone's like stopped, and we all looked at this truck coming in. It stopped right at my house, and I was like, oh my goodness, this is for me. This is my piece of equipment. And so I remember we all went to the truck, and the guy gets out, and I'm thinking, man, this is going to be amazing. And so we open up the back, and it's like the entire truck's empty, except for one little piece of equipment. It was just funny because, my friends thought it was going to be like this huge thing. It's like all of a sudden this guy comes out, this big strapping guy comes out with this little piece of equipment. It's like, oh man, I don't know if he was too happy, but I think it was like the last stop of the day for this guy. But anyways, I just remember getting this piece of equipment. Everyone was like, what is it? I was like, I don't know. I have no idea what it is, but it's awesome. It's kind of like, I bought it. It was from the Ed Jubenville catalog, and so I remember getting upstairs, and I finally figured it out what it did. And so it was great it's great for your lower back, and then great for your abdominals, and it's something that I started using a lot, and it really helped strengthen my lower back and hamstrings and my abdominals. So it was really a great piece to have at that time for myself, because it was something that I felt good that I paid for it, and my parents allowed me to have it, and so it worked well with my little weight room that I had. And so I'm very excited to show you this. This is just a great little piece. It looks brand new. I still use it all the time. And again, with the Ed Jubenville collection and his design, it was very simple stuff, but man, this stuff lasts. And I prefer a lot of this older stuff over the newer stuff today. And there's just something about it. I don't know. It's comfortable, and it's just. Anyway, so it's something that I still use every day, and so here it is, guys. This is the Ed Jubenville back extension Roman chair combo unit that I purchased in 1983. And so here it is. This is the Ed Jubenville back extension and Roman chair combo, and it's real simple. I mean, this stuff was real simply made, and the cool thing about it is that it's all kind of designed for the house. Even though it could be used in a commercial setting, which a lot of gyms back in the 60s and 70s would use, but it also was designed so that you could use it in the house, and it was really strong. So it's a commercial piece of equipment, meaning that you can get heavy duty use out of it in a gym setting, and it's not going to break down. So I've had this for a very long time, since 1983. And so it's just pretty neat. I mean, the craftsmanship is really good. It's like a sort of a vinyl, but it's like leather, a pleather, I guess it's called. It's like a a fake leather material, but it's it has stood the test of time because I use it all the time and it still looks brand new. So back in the day, you know, these were very affordable. I mean, for me, you know, $70 was a lot of money back then for myself because I was just washing dishes. But as the time changed, I could start, you know, buying these pieces of equipment, and they were very affordable. And so let me show you a couple of exercises on this. And so for the first exercise you can do is the back extension. What you do here is you're going to lie down. Cross your arms, just go up and down. It's real basic, but it gets the job done. It's a good one. Then the next one you can do, this is something you really don't see a lot in gyms anymore. Probably one of the greatest abdominal exercises you can do, and you just don't see it. You know, I don't know why. But this is the Roman chair. And you just wrap your ankles around the bar, cross your arms, and then just lie back and pull yourself up. You'll see some pictures back in some of the older books, older magazines. You'll see Frank Zane doing this. This was really one of his staples for building his abdominals, and it's just a great exercise. And you can rotate, so you can hit the obliques a little bit. And then go into the rectus abdominis. It's extremely comfortable. You'd think that would hurt your back, but it really doesn't. It just feels really good, and you can really feel the abdominals contracting. There's a great isolation to the abdominals. Something that I've been doing for a long time too, and it just really works well. I prefer doing the Roman chair over other exercises for the abdominals, even though I will still do all the other exercises, but this one really is a great one to add into the mix. I love doing this and then going into a frog sit-up and then finishing off with the concentric crunch. So those three really blast the abdominals, but this is really the key component to it, and it's just a great little piece of equipment. This is something that I've had since I was, since 1983, and it still works really well. I mean, it still looks brand new. And so there you have it, guys. This is another piece of the Vince's Gym Museum. This is the Ed Jubenville back extension Roman chair combo. It's something like my very first purchase when I was a kid, and it means a lot to me just because it was the first piece that I paid for myself, and I've been able to use it all this time. And it's just a great piece of bodybuilding history. So guys, if you have any questions, you want to learn more about my online personal training or my products, you can go to my website at www.darylcurran.com. I want to thank you very much for watching. Take care. See you next time.